not getting sales, you're probably breaking the rules. Here are my 8 must-follow tips for POD designs that actually sell. Tip number 1. Be unique. Well, that's the first and I think the most important tip, because everything else is already out there. If your design is just like the others, it will automatically lose against the competition that has better rankings and reviews. And then customers will just buy the ones with good reviews, as your design does not stand out. Most POD platforms are already saturated with similar looking designs. Being unique helps you avoid direct competition with designs that have already social proof. That means ratings or reviews. And unique design increases your chance of getting clicks and shares. Even if your idea is based on a trend, try to make it original by giving your own twist on it. Use AI tools like ChatGPT to brainstorm unexpected combinations, like for example a medieval cat astronaut instead of a just funny cat. Customers are always looking for something new, not just what everyone else is wearing. Unique designs are more likely to trigger impulse buyers because they feel exclusive or rare. So let me give you some examples for unique designs. Let's just enter the keyword cat on the bestsellers tab on Flying Research. Click search right here, and here we go. Now we get a lot of popular cat designs. This one stands out from the crowd. It looks like this small cat is in a t-shirt pocket. Then we got these Japanese style cats right here. And yeah, basically all these ideas are quite unique, except for this one. This one looks quite familiar to this one right here. So what do you have right here? Of course, you can also combine a cat graphic with this funny phrase. And let's see. Yeah, there are basically a lot of very unique designs right here. That's great. Rule number 2. The design has to evoke an emotion. Emotions drive purchasing behavior. People buy based on feelings, not on logic. Studies have shown that people make their purchasing decision based on the emotion that they feel. Then they use the facts to support their decision. Well, you may have noticed humor is one of the strongest emotional hooks in the POD world. Motivation, nostalgia, sarcasm, and even wholesome vibes can work very well depending on the niche. Emotional designs are more shareable on social media, which gives you free marketing. Funny or heartfelt shirts are often bought as gifts, expanding your target audience. Emotional connection builds loyalty. If your design speaks to your customer's identity, they are just more likely to become a repeat customer. So let's try to find some shirts with emotions. And this time I just entered the niche dog right here in the bestsellers tab. And let's see. Yeah, that's quite a hot dog. So that's a funny design. Here we got the American flag in the background and the phrase that says, "I like dogs, guns, and maybe 3 people." So that's a motivational or proud design. Here we got some guitar designs. So there's not really a dog in these designs. Okay, that's quite funny. So as you can see it right here, these phrases are quite funny. If I would have to say a number, I would say 70 to 80% are funny designs on Amazon. So here we have another proud or motivational design, and this design that says "just a girl who loves dogs." So that speaks to the love emotion. But as you can see, every type of design speaks to a certain emotion. And that's just very important if you want to sell your designs. Rule number 3. Your design should stand out from the masses. Scroll-stopping designs are key, especially in the day and age of mobile phones. Bold colors, contrast, and creative compositions can help your design visually dominate the search results page. Also consider unusual mock-up colors. For example, a light blue or red instead of just black. If your design blends in, it might just be invisible. So let's check some examples for designs that stand out. And here we are in the horse niche. So here are 2 designs that stand out in the first row. The first design is this one, as it's got really big letters. And this one because it's on a light gray background. That means in this case it's the mockup. Now let's see the other results. This one also stands out as it's on a plain white shirt, just like this one right here on the left and these gray ones. So as you can see, it's really easy to stand out by just picking some other shirt colors. Now this one is really bold and big. I think this one also stands out. Oh, this one is quite interesting. It's a completely different style. And we got the white mockup again. Rule number 4. Your design should be rectangle shaped and big. So you always get a printable area from your POD provider. And on Amazon and most of the other platforms, it's this typical tall rectangle. So a rectangle format of your designs maximizes the printable area, especially on shirts. So create your designs really big so that they are easily recognizable. This is also very important because customers will buy more and more on their smartphone. So it has to be big because the mockup is not as big on a phone as it's on a computer. On mobile devices, tiny or detailed designs are hard to see. So big designs mean better conversions. So let's check some examples for big and rectangle shaped designs. So these two make a really good use of the space. And for my taste, the first one could be a bit bigger. You got some space left right here on the bottom. Let's see the next ones. Yeah, these graphics are quite good. I really like them. And you can also see that this design is quite big and it's very easy to read. And here we have this USA bald eagle and this one holding a hot dog. As you can see, it stands out by being on a white shirt, and both these shirts make really good use of this space. Now you can see this example. The metric system can't measure freedom, and as you can see, there's still some room left on the top and at the bottom. I would have just made this design bigger. Rule number 5, keep it super simple, and that's the KISS principle. So keep your designs super simple so that customers get your designs at first glance, because simplicity means clarity and clarity converts. The human brain processes simple visuals faster. And yeah, this is crucial in fast scrolling environments. Just think of the term TikTok brain. A confused customer is a lost customer. He won't buy and will likely just buy another design. And also simple designs print better. Fewer lines and colors mean fewer printing errors and better quality. So don't overcomplicate the phrase and the design. Use simplified vector art. And also clean and minimalistic styles age better over time. That means they don't look dated quickly. And yeah, that's basically exactly what we want, because we want to build an evergreen portfolio. So let's check some examples for super simple designs. As you can see, for most of the POD designs, we got a graphic in the middle and then a phrase around them. And the phrase is just super simple. It's mostly just a few words and very easy to read. Or you can just use a simple graphic only design. Just like this one, for example. Or this American flag right here. This one just says dad. That's really super simple. Of course, you got the cow skin right here in the letters. Or you got this American cow right here that says America. You got a super simple phrase right here. You got the cow wearing the sunglasses and the phrase that says legendary or like legendary. That's funny and super simple. Rule number 6. You have to get the phrase at first glance. Speaking of super simple, this also and especially applies to the phrase on the shirt. So keep the phrase as short as possible, but long enough to deliver your message. Use big fonts and capital letters. And if you want to use cursive fonts for feminine designs, for example, make sure they're easy to read, because shoppers don't want to decode your design. They want to instantly get it. Complicated or overly clever phrases can backfire if people don't understand them right away. Simple, punchy phrases are more memorable and easier to share. On the other hand, long and wordy phrases reduce font size, making them hard to read on mobile. So if someone has to read it twice, they probably won't buy it. So let's check for examples for phrases that you instantly get. And let's see, yeah. I think you instantly get this one. These phrases are also really easy to read, and you get a nice big bold font. So let's see. Here you got the big font right here and a phrase that's not too long. So we got quite a lot of graphic only designs. You got the same phrase right here again, and this one is even easier to read. Or like this one is also a good example. It says dad, or you should read it as dad. And this one is also super simple and easy to read. Sorry, I can't, it's deer season. Or this one is a good example. Eat more fast food. You get this phrase at first glance and you can easily read it. Rule number 7. The font has to fit the design and the target audience. Fonts are part of the visual message, so don't use Comic Sans for a military design. Bold block fonts work great for masculine or rugged designs, like mechanics, gym or hunting, for example. Elegant cursive or serif fonts suit feminine niches, like weddings, moms or teachers, for example. Inconsistent font choice can ruin a great design or phrase. Using fonts that your audience expect increases trust and conversion. Always prioritize readability over style, because if it's hard to read, it won't sell. And don't worry, most AI art generators like Ideogram are already good at picking the right font for the specific niche. So let's check some examples for fonts that fit the design. And here we are in the wolf niche. And as you can see, this font is quite big and bold. Yeah, and it's this blocky bold font. You can also see the bold font right here. And that also fits quite good because it combines the niches wolf and dad. On this design you got a more childish font, because I would say this is a kid's design, because you got these wolves in a cute anime style. So let's see. Okay, this one is really hard to read. This one is really easy to read. Then we got some more graphic only designs. And we got this muscular wolf right here. And I would say the font fits perfectly to the design. Rule number 8. The phrase has to be unique. Using a common phrase means competing directly with dozens of similar designs. An unique phrase equals a unique product, which equals a higher chance of ranking and selling. Trademark issues can lead to takedowns or even bans from platforms like Amazon or Redbubble. ChatGPT and other AI tools can help you rephrase existing designs into new original ones. A unique twist on a proven phrase can help you ride the trend without copying it. And before using a new phrase for your designs, always check the trademarks, because you can't use a phrase if it's trademarked. Free tools like USPTO or Producta can be used to check if a phrase is safe or not. So let's check the duck niche for unique phrases. And let's see, we got firecracker, and we got basically the same design right here. So that's not really unique. And of course this one doesn't have a phrase, but it's basically the same idea like this one. So let's see, we got firecracker again. So that's not really unique. Well, of course the graphic is a bit different, but it's basically the same idea. And we got him again. This one is quite original, I would say. Duck Duck Cruise. I have not yet seen that. Chill the fourth out. That's funny. Now, if you want to start generating great print-on-demand designs with the help of AI, then check out this video right here.